Let's see, is that a good one?
Tell us the story about Montreal.
I got a good one for you. I had to get braces on my teeth when I was a kid. I was like 12 or something. If I remember correctly, yeah, it's about 12. I had to get braces, and so I had to go to the orthodontist to get this procedure underway. And I remember the day I went to the dentist, I was wearing these boots that I had gotten for my birthday that year, and they were hiking boots. And I thought, for the first time in my life, that I looked manly when I was wearing these boots. This is the psyche of a 12-year-old kid. But something about these boots, I thought they made me look tough, and they had these soles that looked like they could just climb right up the side of a mountain. But I found out that day what they were really good for, because as I walked into the office, unbeknownst to me, I stepped in a large pile of dog shit. Okay? That'll become important in the story later. So there I am in the orthodontist, and they explained to me that the first thing they need to do, maybe you've had braces and you remember how this goes, you have to get what they call impressions done. They put a mold. They make a mold of your teeth, and so they make this little concrete plate, and you bite into it, and you wait, and then at just the right moment, because it can't be too soft, it can't be too hard, they pull it out, and then they can create a statue of your teeth, and they can study that to figure out what your braces strategy should be. So, they explained to me on this particular day that there would be a young woman fresh out of school assisting with this procedure, and she was going to be creating a set of impressions for the very first time. So, I sit down in the chair, and she puts the mold in my mouth, and then we wait. But, rookie mistake, she waited a bit too long, and she couldn't get it off. She tried to get it off, but she couldn't, and she really started to sweat. And she's tugging on this thing, and then she said, look, I'm sorry about this, and she put her knee right up in her chest and started to pull on it, and was trying everything to get the proper leverage or torque, and it wasn't budging. And she said, you could tell she was having a heart attack. She said, I'm so sorry, just wait here, I'm going to get the janitor. So you find a man with a box of tools. And so I'm sitting there, and it's very unpleasant, because this thing fills your entire mouth, and it doesn't taste good. You got a tube in your mouth, and I'm 12, and everything is uncomfortable. And I'm at the dentist, which is no good. And I'm sitting there, and I'm reading the posters on the walls, and there's Garfield's, and I hate Mondays. Everything. And as I'm looking around, I look down at my feet, and I see this kind of hamburger patty of dog shit sticking out past the edges of the sole of my boot. And I turn and look at it and think, holy Jesus. And then I look, and the whole bottom of the dentist chair was smeared with shit. And then I look, and I see that there were tracks all over the floor that I had brought in. And I'm utterly horrified, as I'm sure you can appreciate. And I look around more, and God Almighty, it was everywhere. I saw flecks on the walls even. It was just the worst thing imaginable. And I'm just terrified, panicked, 12 years old, thinking, maybe she hasn't noticed, and I can clean this up before she gets back. Now, how many times in your life have you ever gotten out of the dentist chair in your own recognizance before your procedures were finished? It's not done. You don't do that. God damn it, I got out of the chair, and I'm looking around, and I think they always put that bib around your neck. It's usually a baby blue or a pink color, and they got to have a drawer of those things around here somewhere. So I'm rifling through drawers, and I'm looking, and bingo, I found them, and so I grab a handful of those, and I start to wipe like this, which instead of collecting shit, just spread it around further and everywhere I went. And now I'm in there just painting the place with dog shit. And it's getting worse and worse, and I've still got a tube in my mouth and a block of cement, now completely hard in my mouth. And so I think to myself, I can't breathe, I'm going to suffocate, and I'm panicking, so breathe through your nose. Oh, but it really smells bad like dog shit. I can't breathe at all, and then I knock over the whole tray of dental supplies, and everything is beginning to spin, and then I just fainted. I just passed out on the ground. the floor of the orthodontist's office. And a few minutes later, they walk in and they see this scene. There is shit literally everywhere. I've got the tube wrapped like all around my neck, and I'm out cold on the ground. And they knew the carpet was ruined, and so they just rolled it up with me in it and just threw the whole fucking thing out. Is Valerie close by there? She is here. She comes. Let's do another.